This is Aubrey, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I just have a very quick empties video. I only have a couple of candles, and then I have one vendor wax because I've been kind of working on my Scentsy, and so I thought about doing like a mid-month to show you guys what I've been getting through with my Scentsy Waxmas meltdown, but I thought, no, you know what, I'll just do that at the end of the month, and it will be just a little bit of a longer video, but then I can share with you guys everything in one video. So let's just jump into this and I will show you what I have gotten through. So let's do the one vendor wax. So this is Don't Be Salty, which is Cucumber, Rain, and Salty Sea Air from Rose Girls. Probably one of my most favorite fresh scents from Rose Girl. Christine from Christine's Scent Scene is the one that actually got me hooked on this scent. So Christine, if you're watching, thank you very much. So I wanted to share a little story about this with you guys, and it's just kind of like a perspective on home fragrance. So most of you who watch my channel melt wax very similar to how I do. You have 8, 10, some people have 15, 20 warmers throughout their home, and then they just melt wax all over the place. So I brought this Don't Be Salty into the office. Now, mind you, I work in a very small office. There's only there's 4 of us now. And if you see here craziness in the background, my dog is losing her mind with all of her toys. So I brought this in and I put one little, if you're familiar with Rose Girls, you know that they're little square pieces of wax. I put a square piece of wax in the Milk Diamond Warmer from Scentsy. And that one piece of wax scented the entire office for almost an entire week. Now, mind you, we don't work in the office a full 40 hours, so you do have to keep in mind. So I would say maybe 30 hours a week, one piece of wax, and every single person in the office could smell it and enjoyed it. So this is just more for those of you maybe who are new to vendor wax, Scentsy, wondering, do you need more? Do you need less? I think that each vendor, you have to get to know the vendor and how it performs, but I also don't think that you need to load up your warmers with a ton of wax to get performance from it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then lo and behold, if you guys have been following me for any period of time, well, it's been a while since you've seen one of these in one of my videos. It's a dryer disc from Scentsy. I thought I had gotten rid of all of these, but apparently there was one floating around, so I decided to stick it in my empties. I don't really think that these dryer discs do a lot. My husband begs to differ. He says that when I use these, he definitely can smell a difference in his clothes, but I can't tell. So the jury's out on that, whether these are worth repurchasing or not. Okay, so I got through 2 candles. So the first candle that I got through is Pumpkin Apple from Bath & Body Works, and the scent notes on this is Red Delicious Apple, Fall Pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon and clove buds. And these are, you know, the small 3 wicks from Bath and Body Works. I don't burn these. I mean, I think that people who do burn them, you know, probably burn them in a bathroom or in a small space. I stick these under my lamp and they literally fill up this entire open concept living room. And I do like these small single wicks because they typically go on sale and I can just gauge like if I like a scent. And then if I like the scent, then, you know, I will pick up like a 3 wick. Sometimes I'll burn them, sometimes I won't. Typically I do most of my burning in the winter time, but pumpkin apple is a favorite scent for me. Absolutely love it. Will always repurchase it every year unless it just doesn't come out again, and then I'll be really sad. Okay, so the next one that I went through, this is Autumn Days from Homeworks, and this is wood, patchouli, citrus, and pine. So this is such a beautiful candle. And this candle was not like super fragrant in my opinion. Like it was not strong, but it burned cleanly and it was beautiful with this label, like this wraparound label. It was so pretty in my home. Like I was just like I'm even thinking about keeping this because it was so pretty and just like putting like one of those, you know, fake little candles, the battery operated ones, and just keeping this around for the fall because it was absolutely stunning. However, because it had no scent, I was using Autumn Hearth from Scentsy while I was burning this candle. So because it just didn't have a lot of scent. And Autumn Hearth is another like pumpkin apple earthy scent, which I absolutely love those scents during the fall. So this Scentsy bar paired beautifully with this unscented candle, but it sure was pretty. All right, and then we have some hand soap. So I am trying to get through the thousands of hand soaps that I have. Like I just, you know, they go on sale and I buy them like crazy, and then I end up with like 50 of them, and then it takes me like 2 years. So this year I'm doing my year to clear, and so I have bought zero hand soaps from Bath and Body Works this entire year, and I'm just trying to get some stuff out. So the first one that we got through is iced lemon pound cake, and this is glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy cake, and I absolutely love this scent. My son loves this scent. This is like the best scent for the kitchen. Yeah, it's just it's lemon, but it has that like that bakery component to it, and it's so good. Then we got through limoncello, and limoncello is Sorrento lemons, sugared mint, and fresh verbena. And this is more like your typical like strong zesty lemon. This was fine. Typically what I like to do is I like to take these gels when I have them, and I will make the foaming hand soap because I prefer, and most everybody in my family prefers, the foam over the hand gel. The hand gel just feels slimy to me for some reason. However, this deep cleansing hand soap from Bath and Body Works because it has, I don't know if you can see, because there's a little bit left in there, but there's like these little beads, almost like exfoliating like scrub bead, and it just does not, it's not the right consistency to make foaming hand soap. So going forward, when I do pick up these hand soaps, I'm not going to be using the deep cleansing, because it just doesn't work for what I'm trying to do in my home. But if you like that exfoliating kind of feel with your hands, go for it. Then we got Thru a sugared jasmine, which is jasmine petals, caramel drizzle, and sea salt. This one was super floral. I wasn't like a huge fan of it. I mean, it's pretty, it's nice. It almost gives me kind of like peony petal vibes a little bit. And I should have just kept this for like spring, summer, but like I said, I'm trying to get rid of some of these things that are in my house. So I'm just whipping through them. And then last but not least, we got Thru Bright Summer Days, and I think I've had this one for a while. This is coconut milk, sunny star fruit, and warm sands. And this is such a nice, like fresh, kind of fruity scent. Yeah, kind of girly. I feel like it has a little bit of like a perfume vibe. And here comes the dog. She's coming over to say hello. Oh, she wants loves. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Look at the camera. Okay, can you go sit down for a minute? Can you please go sit down for a minute so I can finish this video? Pretty please. She is getting older, and right now she is all about mom. Like literally all about mom. She literally wants to be next to me all the time. And when I say next to me, as you guys can see, she's literally crawling into my lap, because she's like, I need to have my mom. And to be honest, she's not even gonna let me. To be honest, I mean, everybody in our house loves her, but the boys tend to terrorize her a little bit. And you know, I'm mom. I'm making sure she's getting all the loves and hugs and kisses. So that's it, you guys. Short, sweet, not a whole lot of wax. Because right now, like I said, I'm working through a bunch of Scentsy. So here in a couple weeks, I will have an Empties for you guys, showing you all of the holiday wax that I'm getting through from Scentsy. So if I don't see you guys before Christmas, or if you celebrate, I hope that you have either a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful holiday time with your family and friends, or you know, if you don't have any friends and family and you just like to chill and have a quiet time, I hope you get to enjoy that. And I will see you guys probably at the end of the year. Bye.